Attention, 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 attention. Gotham is fucking awesome. Oh yeah.
I am the nonsense man.
In the middle of the woods.
I am a nonsense man, living in the kitchen with the pots and pans. We are the nonsense men, swimming in the desert with the scorpions. I am a nonsense man, I live in the garbage with the trash and cans. We are the nonsense men.
I really didn't know what to expect from Gotham. I'm very pleasantly surprised. It just takes everything, intertwines it all together. Although there's some things that I'm just kind of like scratching my head about, like a lot of the villains seem to be louder than Bruce Wayne. So they're kind of changing the age thing a little bit, which is really odd. Like Riddler. The way they made it, because Bruce Wayne's like a 10-year-old kid in this, or maybe 12, and the Riddler seems like he's in his mid-20s, so that means when Batman's like in his 20s, Riddler is like 30s or 40s. They're not, I don't remember the villains being how much older than Batman. Come on. And Harvey Bullock, if you remember the old Batman anime series, he was kind of this slobbering, kind of not so smart cop who was just kind of smart ass, and he's always like, I hate Batman, Batman's a dick, Batman sucks, blah 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 blah. Well, in this, he's actually kind of a cool asshole. He's like, you love to hate him. He's kind of good, kind of bad, and all the cops are crooked. He's not. He's pretty crooked, but not as crooked. And he's played by the dad from Ground for Life, which is a pretty good show from the 90s, sitcom show. And he was also the vampire in the first Blade movie who got his hand cut off. That keeps going after Blade because he cut off his hand. He's like, I'm gonna get Blade to cut my hand. Blah. Well, he plays Harvey Bullock pretty well. There's this actor I don't know too well playing Commissioner Gordon, or James Gordon for now, and he does pretty well actually. He's a pretty good actor, and I like they didn't give him the mustache yet because he's still kind of young. You know, everyone's bitching online. He didn't have the mustache. Why don't he have his mustache yet? It's like, because he's starting out. He's still young. He'll get it along the way. Older he gets. Duh. And there's like more characters, like this Fishy Mooney character, which is played by J. Pickett Smith. This kind of bitchy mob boss woman who's kind of high, but not that high up in the gang stuff. And she runs this crooked business, this club, where you get to see some kind of little references. Like they have this part where shows these go-go girl dancing strippers, and they're wearing black and red lingerie, like Harley Quinn collars. And there's this comedian who seems almost like he'd be the Joker, but from what everyone knows reading on the internet, he's not going to be the Joker, because they keep misleading them. A lot of people that are going to seem like they could be the Joker until eventually they finally have the fucking Joker. Let's see. Oh yeah, and of course this shows Bruce Wayne, his parents getting killed. The thing that was cool was they showed Selena Kyle, Cat, who for some reason is an orphan poor girl in this. They're going to rewrite a lot of things, origins I guess, to try to connect everything together. And she's like in the rafters, kind of, no, not in the rafters, but like this thing on the building, watching his parents get shot, and it's pretty kind of cool how they did that. But at the same time, she's like a couple years older than him, and still, I thought he was older than her. Come on! why is Bruce Wayne? They're gonna right at least make him like almost a teenager. I mean, you can't really tell how old he is, which, he looks like he's either 10 or 12. Hopefully 12, because Lynn Kyle's only 13 in the show, so that make them around the same age would be kind of cool. And Edward Nygma is in it, and he's like, makes this little riddle. It's like, ha, we fucking get it, he's gonna be the Riddler. But the one villain you definitely can tell is the fucking Penguin. At first, he's this like kiss-ass wannabe mob guy who's working for Fishy Mooney, but he seems kind of unhinged a little, kind of crazy. And usually, I don't like Penguin that much, except for the Tim Burton movie. He's kind of creepy in that. But in this, he's really creepy still. And you see the one particular scene where where he's holding his umbrella for the mob people while they're beating up this guy. And they're like, you want to turn? And he's like, okay. And he starts getting into it. He starts really getting into it. He starts freaking beating him. And he's like, yeah. So you see this fucking, him starting going, this is how crazy he is. And later on, I'll just say, the Penguin's pretty fucking awesome in this. Anyone who's seen this knows what I'm talking about. And he just gets better. All in all, the show is pretty fucking awesome. And hopefully gets better from this. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, wow. It kind of blew my mind. I didn't think it was going to be this good. And there's references to the whole thing. There's a Poison Ivy reference where it's red girl's gonna be Poison Ivy that they show in the show. I'm not gonna ruin too much for you. I already spoiled some things, but you guys gotta see this. You gotta see this fucking show. If you're a fan of Batman, you're a DC Comics fan, or even a fan of cop shows, I mean, this is this awesome show. Check it out. This is Nate Hate.